bitch on.
I can't care. Last time it wasn't on, but
It ain't been on for the last 2 or 3 episodes.
and I ain't never seen it all on.
Man.
It's great, because I can read it. When that shit be
I was saying that shit flash fast.
when it pulsates, that be fucking me up. What's on this?
Don't nobody know.
I can see reading it, though, man.
We back up in this thing, ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
Leave.
I'm just hungry than a motherfucker. That's all. Hungry.
You know, I wasn't hungry at all when we talked about getting pizza. Now
Yeah,
I'm saying,
Yo. What up, world? What up, peoples
Oh,
and peoples
shit.
out there? It's your boy, T-Broski. I got my main man, King Dan'O.
Wait, holy
with me.
shit.
We're going for it.
This motherfucker just like ruined his own intros, ruined my intros. God damn, introduce yourself.
You can get
Everybody know this guy. Huh?
I thought he was getting
What's going on, y'all? What's
What up, bro?
Introduce yourself, god damn it. You know what I mean, players?
I already did.
I'm Orlando. What's up?
See, now I ain't want to be like that. Go ahead, man.
You just needed the.
Man. I could have swore we had to do like another mic check.
You want to do it? He want to do 17. Man, we could do 15 mic checks. No bullshit. We can do 15 mic checks. Turn the camera on. We gonna do another mic check?
No, this is why, because he'll be like, yeah, so. And then, oh,
But
shit.
it's not my
Mic
fault.
check.
Nah,
Somebody
this is
gotta
what
check
happened.
the camera.
This is what
It's
really
not that
happened.
you have to move it. Somebody got to check the camera and stuff, and then.
What the camera got to do with your mic check? Like, we already cleared.
When you walk by, he's got a
That ain't got nothing to do with shit. Pull that shit back.
mic check ruined.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
we starting the whole fucking
This is
thing.
what the problem is.
Calibration.
This what see that mic check. Yo, what's going on, baby? How y'all doing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, come on, man.
It's just my natural speaking voice. So
See?
what the fuck?
Here we go. We've been talking shit this whole. Let me fuck up in Domino's, right? He'd be loud in the bitch. Oh, bro, you gave that away real quick.
Well,
Nah.
He wasn't loud earlier.
it's rules to the game.
You know what? Fuck both of y'all, man. I was gonna ask y'all how y'all doing, but it doesn't even matter with y'all, man. Yeah,
I
you.
get this shit out the intro.
Yeah, huh? Nothing's getting cut.
Bro.
How you doing today, King Dan'O?
Well, I was doing great.
What?
Goddamn butterfly or something.
Butterfly.
Whatever you said.
Yeah,
I'm
almost
gonna
like
say,
I just really didn't want to hit you.
waiting on that goddamn pizza and open the door.
Bro.
That porch light on.
Yo,
Should
probably
we shout out
shouldn't be
this-
eating on this podcast.
Yeah. So we,
That's some action on my neck, too.
should we say who?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
It was
Is
just-
it? Is okay. Let's talk about that. Is there some? Is that an issue? Like, do you think that's an issue enough to like call or? I mean, let's be honest. We're just 4 guys. It's not like our kids are here trying to eat.
It's been over an hour.
1 week since you looked in week, sorry.
Are you calling?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what's up. What's going down with the pizza? It's on the way.
Are you taking it after it comes or what? Like,
So, like, what do you say? Like, how do you approach it when you call?
call me right now. Go ahead.
Are you like aggressive or are you like,
yo,
no,
I'm about to ask
No.
him. Domino's, Tommy speaking. How may I help you?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
What's going on? Fuck is going on here? This guy got Not only is it a prick on the podcast, but he's a prick on the phone too. Jesus Christ, man.
What's wrong with that?
We don't have a fucking time for a conversation.
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? You here to order pizza or not?
Nah, I was about to get into it.
Okay, my bad, you're right.
You
My bad, dog. I ain't, okay, let's try it again. Oh, I gotta say this too. Hello, such and such pizza speaking. How may I help you? It's not Domino's, by the way.
I was about to say, you said Domino's.
I know, but it was not.
It wasn't.
But
Yo, I ordered a pizza probably about an hour and a half ago now, and on the tracking it says still in progress. You know what I'm saying? I was just wanting to kind of get an update on that.
oh, sorry about that, sir. Let me look into it real quick. What's the name on the pizza, sir?
Blah blah blah.
Okay, alrighty, and the phone number?
Blah blah blah.
Ah, unfortunately, sir, apologize. We actually haven't gotten it in the oven yet, and it's about to come out right now. Actually, we just got it in, actually, and it's about to come out. Should be there in about the next 25 to 30 minutes. Apologize for the inconvenience.
Need a discount.
So you going for the discount?
Immediately. Okay.
That's how we're gonna come.
Sitting up there.
Woo! I don't know, man.
I
For
was
me,
having to wait a whole grip. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the point where I'm
I know
canceling.
they don't be like, it ain't like the old days where they be like 60 minutes or less. But
I'm canceling it. I'm on the canceling tip.
Yeah.
I'd rather take my business elsewhere. And the fact that, like,
I'll wait 40 minutes in another place, but I'll wait 30 more minutes, man. I'm with you.
right.
I'll take my business elsewhere. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting there irritated and just waiting.
Cool. You didn't even care.
Yeah.
Patient.
Well, not patient.
You
But
well, apparently
I
you
know
are.
if I call them, all they're going to say is, yeah, we either don't have drivers or we got a lot of orders and we're working as fast as we can and we're sorry and it'll be to you, hopefully, in the near future.
Yep.
So, to me, that shit's just going to irritate me. It's going to be like, yo, like, I've worked at your store. Like,
Is that not as, is
I've
that
done
not,
the job before. Like, I know what it's like. Like,
is that not a good enough solution for you? Do you feel like they didn't do enough?
Is it updated?
Yeah.
What does it say?
OTW.
So pizza will be eaten on this show, people. But
I just
Is
get
that- is that-
irritated, and I probably won't order from him for a while. But at the end, that's really it. Like when the delivery driver shows up, there ain't no ill feelings towards him because I know he ain't do nothing or she. That person ain't do nothing. So
Right.
it's just
what's
either it
going
was
on?
busy and I got fucked
Right.
over,
No
or
reason to go off and shit like that. Like,
you ever got one of them people that like you, like, hey man, this is what's going on, and they don't care at all. Like, all right,
no.
you never ran into the guy, man. What? Maybe I just had bad luck. I didn't
What do
run.
you mean? Like y'all be
glad
understaffed
I
or
had
something
it.
and he just don't give a fuck?
Not necessarily. I don't know if it's understaffed, but you could just tell the demeanor. Like you say, for instance, you wait. Okay, I'm number 20 in line, or not 20 in line, but I'm number 20 on the ticket,
Right.
and they service number 19, number 18, number 21, number 22. I'm like, holy shit! Like, you're not gonna call my number? So hey, excuse me, what's going on with mine? It's like,
Oh, you guys.
oh man, dang, bro. They didn't even put the order in, bro. My bad. That's his solution to that problem.
Is it my bad?
Yeah, like, my bad.
Ain't shit else you can do.
You talking to a teenager though? You
I know. That's what like saves me from being like, hey man. But the other part of me is like, hey man, I don't give a fuck if you're a teenager or not. I have more common sense than that to say my bad.
Yeah.
I'm at least gonna say, huh?
Huh? What you talking about?
No, man, that shit just
You ordered
crazy. to me.
something? You
Yeah,
ordered
right?
something, bro?
That shit
I don't
just
remember
crazy to
that
me.
shit.
Like, customer service is
I
like,
ordered that. I don't take orders, bro.
see, and bro, I swear to God, I can say not that those exact words, but I done had motherfuckers walk out the back and literally be like, hold on, let me go get somebody.
Yeah.
Now, those guys always come back with somebody.
Yeah.
Now, if that person fixes the problem or not, that's another problem. But they
Yeah.
always come back with somebody. And I think that's a part of being in the back, not feeling worth it. because I've been that guy where you're in the back and you don't feel worth it to a certain degree, and then you get the opportunity to prove like, oh, you need help? I know this person be bullshit. Let me go get you some help. You know what I mean? Like, and then you bring them the help, and then you be like, hell yeah. And they don't care about you at all.
Nope,
Like,
not at all.
What
They
can
don't
you
even
get-
think
What can you get for
about your ass. It's like you're sitting there waiting for them to look at you to be like, thanks.
Appreciate it, big dog.
yeah, man. They don't even say that sometimes. They might hit you with the, yeah, this is the person right here, and that's it, man. It's going about your business after that. But yeah, man, jump right into it, man. Since it's a heavy, I ain't say heavy topic, but it's something that's heavy on my mind. Davis and motherfucking Garcia, man. Javante Davis, I'm assuming the paperwork's been finalized because they came out and said everything. They have a date
Oh, that's nice.
when they're fighting. Goddamn.
catch weight?
Yeah, true. What is it? April 22nd,
Yeah.
right? Rumble in the jungle, whatever you want to call it.
They in the jungle?
I don't know what. No, I'm pretty sure they're in Vegas. They're in Vegas.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But
With that money.
what do y'all think about that? I mean, for me personally, I tip my hat to both of them guys, right? For one, big name fight. There's a lot of big name fighters that ain't taking big name fights, which off record, me and King Dan'O had this conversation a lot about Crawford and Spence. Them are two big name fighters that people would love to see. They're gonna make a big bag, regardless of who wins, regardless of who loses. It's a big thing. It could be a big thing for boxing, right? People want to see these type of fights. Tip my hat to both of those guys for putting their lossless record on the line. You know what I mean? For, you know, I mean, politically, both of them have a fighting chance, right? For me, politically. But in my world, you know, Garcia doesn't stand a chance. He does have reach, but Tank's fought people that had reach on him, and he sat him down. So I think it's a great fight for boxing. I think it's a great fight for Tank. I think it's a great fight for Garcia because whether he loses to Tank or not, well, if he loses to Tank, that's not like, it's almost like the status of losing to Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't learn from it, that's your fault. But in the same breath, you're talking about a Hall of Famer.
It is.
Totally
It is
misunderstandable.
your career.
Yeah. You still
You
going.
can go on and be a great fighter if your one loss comes from a Floyd or from a Tank.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I tip my hat to both of them. Whatever the split money is, I don't even really know who's the A side because the way I'm seeing advertising,
Tank is.
but the way they advertising it is Garcia versus, and that's just been weird to me. Is like, why are you advertising it
I
that
seen
way?
it. I seen it.
I've seen it both ways, but again, I'm basing it off of
Tank
Facebook.
Yeah, it's definitely Tank versus Garcia.
Yeah, yeah. So obviously,
Because Garcia is promoted by Golden Boy and Tank is his own promotion.
facts.
He going first on that bid.
Yeah, and I mean, I would assume he's
And he's definitely a bigger fighter.
yeah, and in Vegas,
And he's the favorite.
I'm pretty sure he would be. So
Yeah.
like, I mean, I think it's a great fight either way it goes, and they got some pretty good undercards.
I don't see it.
Isaac Cruz is fighting. He's fighting undercard, which I think is a good fight. Well, I mean, I think he's just a good fighter. So you know, he's something to add on there too. But I think all overall, good thing for boxing.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? I can't. If I had to pick, I'm gonna pick Davis.
Yeah.
I want to say a knockout, 8-9.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to say a knockout,
I got a
8-9.
TKO for sure.
But if Garcia comes out and jabs his way properly through this fight, I don't think he has a chance to win, but I definitely think he has a chance to not get knocked out. I don't think he necessarily is going to outpunch Tank. I don't think that he's going to keep Tank at bay where Tank's not going to touch him. I don't think he's that, I ain't say that good, not that good of a fighter, but I mean, you're dealing with a Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Like Tank.
It's levels.
Yeah, I think Tank is at a level where he's going to adapt to that.
I've seen the hyped up fighter like Garcia fight Tank before, and Tank put him down.
Who you saying that is?
Every fighter he fights.
I mean, the last dude he
There's a
just
bullshit
fought.
thing. Like,
Yeah,
everybody
Everybody was
was
supposed to
selling.
stop him or test him.
Like you can go even in UFC, like you sell that guy being able to win.
yeah, that's the.
Like
You have
you would
to.
fight John Jones, and they really thought Chael Sonnen had a chance to win that fight. Like, are you insane?
Right.
Yeah.
But they sell it and people buy onto it. That's what promotion is. So he's a promotable fighter.
Who? Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has a big ass following on
So-
Instagram and shit.
A lot of people are gonna bet him.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
how to make some money back.
that's the love in
We don't want off Philly in the Super Bowl. Let's win off. They so Philly has been they made everybody.
But and not to take away from Garcia, I mean, I'm not saying he's a trash fighter. I think he definitely has hand speed. I think he definitely has hand speed, decent footwork. The pizza's here.
Cash App.
So man, both of them motherfuckers hungry. But I think he definitely has hand speed. He definitely has good footwork.
Yes.
I think his brain IQ, if he fought harder fights, I think his brain IQ would jump. I think it's like fighting, you know, like when you win experience in a game, you know, like the harder person you fight, the more experience you win. I think that's where his level's at, where he's fighting lower, I wouldn't say class, but lower fighters that may not necessarily be in the same caliber of fighting range with him. Because he let the older guys sit him down. You know what I mean? I don't even have his name. But he was like 35 or 36.
He sat down.
And he put him down. Yeah, he touched him on the chin. He sat Garcia down. When he backed off like that and he got touched on the chin, he
And
sat
if
down.
Tank hit him with that, what happens?
I don't know if he's getting up at. I don't know if he's getting up with the mindset of, oh, I'm ready, because he got it with that, oh, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like he got it like, oh, I sat down before. It's just like, you know, like if you're a fighter, boxer, and you see somebody get touched on the chin, you know, they fall to the ground. It's not necessarily that you hurt them. Like Sean Porter and Adrian Broner. Like at the end of their fight, Broner touched him on his chin, rocked him. Everybody like, oh, he rocked him, and Porter was like, it was a clean shot. He sat down. You touch somebody on the chin at the right time, they're gonna sit down. It's just a bodily reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't think that Garcia will get up with that same type of, my mind's here, I'm ready to go, and my body. Because when he got back up, he was ready to go. He boxed the dude up, and really, he won after that, obviously. But you know, I don't want to take away from him, but I definitely I take 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's no disrespect
I don't know
to him.
enough about boxing, but so I'm just listening to this part because I just not watching very much boxing. So
Well, that was a big time.
I thought that shit said Berea this whole time. That's what I was laughing at. So when y'all started talking about Garcia, I was like, what the?
why y'all talking about Garcia?
Right.
Yeah, I lost it. I guess,
Off
man.
topic and shit.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll jump into Deion Sanders. Well, we'll jump into the pizza too while we're at it. Bust down that pizza. What do they call that shit?
Interlude.
Interlude. I was about to be right. So, brief interlude.
Damn.
So Deion Sanders, excuse me, is he wrong for what he said? And if you don't know, the quotes it'd be right here. But pretty much he wants a quarterback to be a smart, intelligent, out of trouble young man from a two-parent home, and a defensive end, for instance, he would want to be a single parent, hungry, I wouldn't say poverty stricken, but somebody that's went through rough times, hard times in their life that made them want to get their mom out of poverty or get their family out of a bad situation, meaning the life that they're in. You know, obviously funds, so to speak, right? Is he wrong for saying what he said?
No. It's,
It sounds crazy at face value.
Yeah, no.
and even sound I don't get I see what people are trying to make it to, but
Right.
he didn't say anything about race on that.
No, he didn't.
He's just talking about
But you're gonna correlate that with race. People will.
racist people will. You get what I'm saying? It's like
I love that.
even just knowing that I have the type of players that I like for my team. You have the type of players you like. Like
Yeah,
I'm a coach. I have a type of system that I like.
true.
Some coaches might like it the other way. They might look at it like I want somebody to win through. He's not the only coach who feels that way.
Nah. I
You
mean,
can find the type of player who you like, and you just associate with like I like dogs. I like people I can trust on the back line.
but I'm gonna play the
Yeah.
devil's advocate.
Well-
Why does it matter what type of home I come from? You telling me that my child won't be successful if
All it is a mentality thing. I'm not
Statistically,
telling
yeah.
you that because I'm not telling you that. This is what I like. This is what I've seen based on all the players I evaluate.
So my kid, if my kid is
No,
if my son has a good background, he plays defensive end. To his quote, he plays defensive end, comes from a good background, good strong family. My child does not have the opportunity to go play for your
I'm
college.
saying that he might not be the best fit for how I run my team.
Got it.
I'm not denying your son. I'm not going to talk bad about him. He's an amazing young man. But the system that I run, this is where I can get, from my coaching, the best out of these type players.
Yeah. I feel like I agree. I don't think that he said anything wrong at all. I definitely feel like to me, certain things, based off the world that we're in, certain things you have to be cautious about what you say. Now, in his defense, so to speak, like he's at the top of the echelon when it comes down to that college, right? Like, or his position, head coach, right? So what I say goes to a certain extent, and what he said isn't necessarily offensive. It doesn't hurt anybody.
No.
It shouldn't hurt anybody's feelings, right? But there will be people that are offended by what he said.
I mean, that's great to hear, but what people
Because,
like, nobody, he didn't call anybody out.
No, but
There's not no group of
Just because people
quarterbacks
are
who
offended
are
by something you say,
yeah. There's not a group of there's not an organization of group of quarterbacks that have three. We're the quarterbacks with 3.0 GPA.
yeah, because there's no group, what he said
That's
should
the way
be.
that's the way that shit works. They classify people as groups, and you have a voice unless you.
So I don't feel like,
nobody cares if just one person's pissed off.
What about single parent or single
But if
mothers?
you,
because there's single mothers that have
Because
came out
single
of-
mothers may be upset about it because they're saying, "Oh, you're saying I can't raise my kid as well as a
he
two
never
parent."
said that. All
He's not, but that's what they're
Yeah.
inferring from it,
Yes.
which is
and-
wrong of them. But I think that's what they're doing. And to me, he's just like y'all said, that's not really. I'm not trying to go off. It's just different mentalities. That's how he feels. You
That's
have
what he
different
can
mentalities
use in
based on how
accent.
you grow up.
Right.
So they asked him what he's good at. Hey, this is what I get the best out of these type players.
Right.
But ultimately, I'm not going to say, because I'm not in his coaching staff, so I don't know if what he said was actual factual, or if he was just referring to, he wants a well-grounded, well-groomed, smart quarterback and a nasty, tenacious defensive player. Because to me, that's the way I took that.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's tough, rough around the edges,
I want somebody who's
You know what I
been in a
mean?
couple fights.
that to play my defense, because I understand the defense wins championships. And he said,
I want somebody.
if you watch his interview, he said straight up, I'm not here to win championships later. I'm here to win now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not recruiting. I can groom you into something. No, I need a dog now. I need you to be a dog. When you come over here, I need you to already have that in you.
Yeah.
All I'm going to do is you're going to fall in this scheme, so to speak, and we're going to utilize you to the best of your abilities and the best of our abilities, right? But I think the wording of what he said is what brought the shock value. Because whether it's a PC culture or whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? Like, people get offended so fucking easily. To me, I was like, ooh, when I first heard it, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
But I understood what he was saying. Is it because I played football before? Is it because I, whatever? Like, I don't know. But for me, I understood what he was saying, so it wasn't. I understand why it looks that way, like why people be like, ugh. But in the same breath, come on, bro, that's Deion. You think that this motherfucker is out there with some nasty ass vibe or feeling where he's selecting? No, bro, he's an athlete. He's gonna use athletes. If you come to his school and you're a fucking athlete, people act like it's crazy that a lot of black kids want to go to his school. Let's be honest. If Allen Iverson started coaching the college team, the basketball team, I guarantee you a lot of kids are gonna go to his school. I guarantee a lot of kids are gonna go play basketball for him. That's fucking Allen Iverson.
You can look at Penny Hardaway.
Yeah.
He's just a generation before. He was able to steal top 5 recruits to go to Memphis.
Yeah, they're big names that we grew up playing, watching, falling in love with, mimicking their skills. Like, come on, bro. Deion ain't about to be no nasty ass dude that's about to be like, oh, you can't play for my team because of this. Nah. If just like he said on that interview, I'm not going to everybody's house to meet them. You got to be a special person. Because if I go to your house and you're a normal person, I go to your house and you're a normal person, shit, what?
Yeah,
I'm normal too.
Yeah, you
got to come. Yeah, you normalize and coming. So yeah, he's a part of the program. He's a part of the team. He's a big token to come to that team because for one, you get to meet Deion Sanders. How many people really get to say they were hand-to-hand combat shaking with this dude?
They go back to that game, like on the college game. You only could have 5 head coaching visits. You send a scout there all season.
Mm-hmm.
But you send that head coach there, like, that's big time.
Yeah, coach with cameras around. They want to know what you're doing, how long you've been there, where you stayed at. You know what I mean? Like all that type of
head
shit.
coach different. Like assistants do that.
And that's what I say. Like, first of all, we gotta tip our hat to Deion because, like I said, man, for me when I think about swag in football and like, you know what I mean, like just being cool in football. For me, it was Deion. He arguably, if not the best defensive back, cornerback, I'll say for sure. Definitely best cornerback. You know, Charles Woodson.
He's definitely top 3, and then we're not gonna argue where he's at in 3.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Shit, I would definitely put him 1 for me when I come down to. I play 2, so
but
for
I'm
me,
giving some wiggle room for people because you can go back. People can go and do whatever they want to, but to me, he's the best defensive back I've seen.
yeah. So like him being a college coach, going from SJU with the salary that he was making, SWAC team, doing what he did over there, getting people to commit over there. He had one of the top ranked motherfuckers commit to that school, which is, they're not a big school. You gotta be honest, they're not a huge
When
school.
Travis Hunter switched from
Travis Hunter, yeah.
Alabama to Jackson State University.
Yeah, so like he got some star power with him. And I'll tip my hat to Deion for that. You know what I mean? Like him being who he is and coming in, I mean, yeah.
He had Lil Wayne on the tour.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like all this type of shit is
They
because
want
of
to stop
Deion.
by. Yeah, they want to stop by and say, "Hey, what you doing over here?"
Period. That gets you.
Facilities, mind blown. That's what he said. Like, bro, compared to what I just went to, like, this is what I got.
Bro, yeah.
People was complaining about he took that job and take a different job. Like,
What, so y'all want him to be broke?
it's not even about just better facilities that I can offer. I'm not
Better
recruiting.
facilities?
I'm not recruiting
More
different.
money?
I'm not recruiting different kids.
Exactly. And y'all ain't
I'm
putting
recruiting
money
the
into
same
these
kids.
colleges. So now my budget is bigger.
Now I have facilities. I have top notch things.
Right.
I didn't have 18 whirlpools over there. I
Right.
have that here.
Right.
I can get
Marketing shit.
half of a team into a treatment instead of having to wait and schedule players.
Yeah.
Why you don't take that job? We recruiting the same type kids. Just because you take a job at a bigger school don't mean you ain't going to the same neighborhoods. You know what you want, like he stated. I want this type of quarterback. Somebody who's fast at decision making, have to worry about other things. They focus on football the whole time.
Yeah.
But I want this type of lineman who's been smacked in the face a couple times, know how to react when it happens.
Yeah. And that's where a lot of NFL players supported him behind that.
Yeah.
On the, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because they've gone through the ringer, so they understand where he's coming from. And you know what I mean? Like, wording of everything nowadays means a lot more than the point that you're trying to make necessarily behind it. You know what I mean? Like, my point is, I want aggressive, I want this, but all you're looking at is the words that was used in that. You're not even trying to
that.
Yeah, you're not even trying to.
But if you've been in a football locker room before, you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's I mean, but again, like, I definitely understand why people may feel that way. I don't agree with it at all, but to each his own. If you feel like he's a bad coach, don't send your child there.
That part.
Period. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be successful without him.
They was mad because I guess that trailer of Peter and Wendy and Tinkerbell came out and she wasn't white with blonde hair.
Oh yeah, I seen it, but someone put it as in a meme, so I wasn't sure if like it was a legit movie.
These are not like characters.
Thank you.
These are characters. These ain't even like fictional people. Gods of Egypt or whatever that fucking movie where all the people in Egypt is white. Right. We should be offended by that, and I don't mean we as people, like black people, just people in period. Bro, that's literally not that is not the complexion of those people over there. Mm-hmm. But we gonna run with that. But you're gonna lose your fucking mind if a princess is black. You're gonna lose your mind if Tinkerbell doesn't have blonde hair.
A fictional character.
Right.
That shit's crazy to me. That shit's crazy as fuck to me.
James Bond black.
Oh.
They would say Idris Elba. Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't make Superman it.
That shit is dope to me.
Who would be Black Superman?
And then, like, I wouldn't even have Krypton.
To me, and to be completely honest, like, it's not needed.
Right.
What, a black Superman?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, what is the color of Superman? It didn't matter if he was green, purple, black. It don't matter what he is. He is fucking shit up if he wants to. Right. That's the whole point behind it.
But there's other characters as strong as him that's been represented. That's the only reason I'm saying, because I'm just a nerd on that.
Yeah.
But, like you said, they're fictional characters.
Ultimately. And people get that butthurt by it.
That.
Yeah.
What?
They don't have shit up.
Like, to me, if they made a black Superman, man, I'm saying. It's not about who the person is who plays him. It's about the story of Superman.
Now, do you think a black Superman is going to rally the troops around like a Black Panther? Because you know black people like take shit, make shit deep.
I think Black Panther was one of a kind. I think we'll never say it again.
I think Black Superman is still Superman. He's just black.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think it's going to come with the...
No, Black Panther's been that dude. He's always been the representative.
Oh. Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't White Panther and they switched him over. Like, hey, this is for y'all.
Yeah.
Always been that way. So you gotta, that's why he got the big backing he got.
Gotcha. So, yeah, I mean, okay, I dig it. I think in my mind that if they do a black Superman, the motherfuckers would be behind it like it's, man, he got the real laser eyes.
Nobody hated on Black Panther being Black Panther.
No, because it's Black Panther.
People are going.
But if it was white Black Panther, if it was Robert Downey Jr. Black Panther, and I don't mean even Tropic Thunder, that one. I'm just talking about. I just said him because I know he could play the dude that played the dude that did the dude.
And guess what? Who's mad at that? Not us.
It was people that was
us.
No, of course not. That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
So
that was down funny.
Don't sing that fake rage.
No. Even when that movie came out, I think we was right at the cusp of people getting, excuse me? Like, people that ain't got nothing to do with the joke still being offended.
I still think that.
Offended for other people?
Yeah, like, why aren't you offended?
Yeah. Because it's funny.
Right.
Yeah. What if you knew someone so you don't have that
they're not
condition?
even mocking you.
No.
Right.
Yeah, you're mad they're not mocking you. Like, they're.
That's the part where.
I guess they are mocking them. That's why they're mad.
Right.
What? So what necessarily is offensiveness?
What?
What necessarily? So what part does if I'm defending, if Corey's defending me or you're defending somebody else or whatever, right? And I'm the person that you're talking about, and I'm not offended, but you are.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with you.
I'm with you.
It's about me.
I'm with you.
The joke's on this guy.
Can I tell you?
What? What's it?
Maybe they feel they didn't reach a level to where, kind of same way we feel about black actors, like you don't really need to put on that dress. Maybe that's a stain to their career, like
You don't have to do that joke.
You don't have to do blackface.
Well, I'm not.
That's what they're comparing it to. That's what they're saying he did. People are upset about that.
Okay, Robert Downey Jr. Okay,
Yes.
we're talking about.
So that's what I'm comparing it to. Maybe they feel like you don't have to do that to be funny.
So I need to correct that because you're offended, but the people that quote unquote the joke is based on or for.
I'm trying to throw them a bone.
No, I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. So I should stop saying my jokes or doing my jokes because you, one guy, or not you, one guy, a group of people are offended that.
If it's large enough, just because some people are offended, like
So that's what it's based on. Offensiveness.
Like a majority.
People are, you're never gonna get a 100%.
But can I go deeper on it with the?
Go ahead. I'll get the
So
shovel.
if you look at people you consider allies, or they say they're allies and they want to right the wrongs, maybe they're saying like, "Hey, we were doing blackface, making fun of this whole time." I'm throwing a bone, man. But they're, we doing blackface and it's been wrong this whole time. Why are you still doing it when you don't have to? So maybe that's where the outrage could come from.
Okay, well, I would say the same thing about. Well, I can't do that. Say that.
So same way we say Martin didn't need to get in that dress for us to be behind him and be supportive. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like that's that stain on their career. Like that's really nasty thing you're doing.
Yeah, no, because again, if I say a joke about black people, all the black people are laughing.
Yes.
And there's a white guy or a group of white people that says, "Hey, I don't like that."
That's racist. That's fucked up.
Whatever words they choose to use at that point in time, should I stop doing my jokes because I offended a group of people?
I don't think so.
That
No,
and how is that offensive to if?
Me personally, I don't
And
think
what-
so. But it's
what-
a group of people out there saying that, hey, you can be funny without saying. That's all I'm saying. It's
Yeah, and I
out
get
there.
that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying, where does offense lie? Because if I'm not offending the people, prime example, I think we had this had this conversation before. The guy dressed up in the fucking Mexican hat, sombrero with the rug. They were like them. I don't know what them shits is called. It looked like rugs, but the motherfuckers that got the shit.
Yes.
What?
Poncho?
That's what I'm talking
Poncho. Might be a poncho. The tunic. Tunic
Yeah,
is
American
the
Poncho
string
is
around.
for rain, but I think that's what they're actually called. Yeah.
Whatever it is. But yeah, they do that. He dressed up like that and he walked around and asked people, "Hey, is this offensive?" He asked Americans, people that's not Mexican, they're like, "Yeah, it's offensive." He asked Mexicans, they're like, "Hell no, that fucking looks good, bro.
You
Do
look
it."
good, man. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
So
good.
like, what part of where does offense lie? Like, what am I supposed to? How am I know? Like,
Maybe
I don't offend the people that quote unquote y'all are saying I'm trying to offend. Not y'all, but in general, I'm not offending the people that y'all quote unquote saying I'm
I'm gonna
offending.
fight the other side for you.
But
I got that.
what am I supposed to like? I'm supposed to stop my jokes because somebody else that has nothing to do with the joke is offended?
No, not at all. You sit there and it's like someone being like,
I take a
"Oh,
risk of getting canceled.
I'm sick," and it's like, well, I mean that's a condition that you have to deal with. Like, it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my fault that you're offended by what I'm saying. If you don't like eat the leaf, you can do all kinds of things. But what I'm saying isn't inherently offensive. You're taking it that way, but that's your decision too. You know, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. But a lot of people feel like just because they're upset about something that they're right about it. It's like, no, you don't get to just tell people right from wrong based on what you feel.
You got some brewing over there.
Yeah.
I can see
So-
everybody go back and forth.
If Eminem was to drop the N-word,
See, why?
I Yeah.
Go ahead, make your point.
Well,
I
nah,
can't.
go ahead and say
No,
what
go
you
ahead. I can't
want.
cut you
Go
off.
ahead and
I
say
can't.
what
I was gonna say.
Go ahead and say what
He
you
wore
want
the
to say.
poncho and the sombrero in the
Go ahead
My
and say what you
Salsa
want to say.
video.
He damn sure did. Appreciate that.
Go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
I was gonna say, why is everything got to go? We're talking about.
We gonna
There's
have
some
to-
type of reality
we
behind
can
what
go
we're
on-
saying.
If you ain't going to high school level, you want to. Like it doesn't matter. Like
But make your point. Go ahead. Stick with your point. Your point, because you're making your point.
no, I'm just saying. Like it doesn't matter if it's wrong, it's wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, who's able? How are you grading wrong if?
Everyone views things differently. Like what might offend some may not offend others. So how do you decide like who gets to decide what's offensive? Like what's
collective
the
masses?
Politics.
No,
That's
it's
what
just
it
the
is.
collective masses. It's not politics. It's just a large enough number of us was like, hey, we don't like it when people kill each other, so murder was made against the law. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be a law that was like in the books, but even
But
you know what I'm
usually
saying?
isn't it like smaller groups that have to overcome the larger group? Like to feel represented?
What do you mean, like the minority?
Yeah, like aren't minorities usually having to overcome the majority to
If you have just a straight up, flat out democracy, yeah. But if there's ways around it. It's like we have the electoral college.
If you're a white comic saying that N-word with the RE on,
That's just like you made that face. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough.
That's all I'm
because
saying.
You know, right?
That's a rough one.
because you
But
know it's
since-
wrong.
I'm
But
not-
No, but in your sense, you're saying, man, it's just a joke.
And that's what I'm about to
That's
say.
fucked up. So
This
that's
is-
all you can run that across the board on it. That's,
This is the way I think about that.
It's like a
If
universal
you're
truth.
gonna say, if you're
Universal,
going
it's
to,
it's fucked up.
if you're going to cross the threshold and utilize bigotry words, racial slurs, things that could be deemed racial or even, whatever. Like I can't even say insinuated, but those three things, like to me,
and blackface falls in there. That's
all
why-
that.
that's why they
But to
get
me,
around
I'm
it.
saying if we're gonna do that, if you're gonna do that, that shit, and as a potential or wannabe comedian, that shit has to be fucking funny. Not just for us, black people, not just for us, white people, not just for us, Indians, Asians. It has to be funny throughout. It has to be funny. So if a white comic gets up there and drops the hard ER, that shit has to hit.
Well, just spin it full circle. Robert Downey Jr. hit in that movie. People
Yes.
just want to point out the fact that, he was just in blackface.
Which he was in
throughout-
brownface. but,
Throughout the
yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
he understand why he shouldn't be doing that.
Bro,
But nobody
When you-
wants to focus. They just, I can't believe he would do that. But it was a play
They have
on
to-
how you shouldn't do that.
yes, and
That's the whole
he
point.
had to, bro, and he literally had to get talked into doing that. Literally,
Somebody
outside of
opened
the
his eyes.
scenes, had to tell this dude, like, bro, this shit is gonna be funny. And he was like, I don't think it's gonna be a good idea. They had to talk this motherfucker into doing it. And he killed it.
Killed you.
But that's my point. If you're gonna, Dave Chappelle did it. When he used the word, I'm not gonna use it because I don't want to be derogatory towards anybody, not politically or anything like that. It's a funny word to me, but I don't want to offend anybody. So he used this word in his comedy. In his comedy.
About, what's her name, Delilah? We're talking about the chick he met at the
I don't remember. Huh?
at the club, and she
Yeah.
was talking smack. And then he let her open up for him. She would bomb all the time.
Right.
That was you referencing?
Well,
Yeah.
what's the word?
I'm not gonna say it. That's why I just said I'm not gonna say it. This motherfucker's like a goddamn
I
baby.
know that, but I don't know.
I'll tell you offline. It starts with an F, ends with a G.
Okay.
Yes.
So he used that word in his comment, and he said what? He used that word in his comedy, and at that time it was a harsh time to use it, but he used it. He used it brilliantly, beautifully. If you would ask me, when it comes down to comedy, I don't know if he offended anybody. He possibly could have.
Yeah.
But to me, he said it in a manner which he wasn't trying to be offensive.
Yes.
He said it in a manner which the context was told. All I'm saying is if we're going to use certain things, make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. To me, in that sense, what you said, if they're going to use a hard ER.
I was playing the devil's advocate.
Yeah, I get it.
Because
But
to me, like, I understand the comedy. I understand the art that they're performing.
Yeah.
I get it. But
speaking of
if you was to replace, and this is my last point on playing devil's advocate, but if you was to put a white man up there, and he finished
totally different.
and he switched that word with the hard ER for the N word.
Totally different. Probably if Dion was a white coach, totally different.
It's gonna be
Totally different. He could say the same exact words that Dion said. I think it would be a totally different situation.
Yes.
I don't mean it would have been accepted. I mean it would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He could just be.
no. I think it would have been ignored.
Ignored?
Yeah, I think the comedic with the hard, with the N word, with the hard ER. If you in Chappelle's case replaced that same joke, but he put the N word there, I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
I'm
think
talking
the
about
outrage
Dion.
is
Okay.
the same.
Okay. Well,
But when
in
it
that
comes to
situation,
Dion, I think if Dion is white, nobody cares what he says.
you agree? I definitely know. I think it would have looked at it different. Like
I think
I think it would have.
if
the
Nick
same.
Saban says that, nobody blinks an eye. He's a coach genius.
Nick Saban's to me personally.
I
I'm not
guarantee-
saying he's Dion, but I'm saying like name wise, caliber wise, we're talking about going to a college.
Nobody's tripping.
Nick Saban is one of them coaches that you want to go play for.
And
So-
he can say the exact same quote.
Nick Saban is he's an outlier for me. So let's say
Bob Stoops. If they say that,
okay, Bob Stoops.
I think it's
Stop
not
fucking
even
with
a
him.
story. It's not on Twitter because coaches have said that before. It's only popular now because Dion said it.
Okay.
I guarantee coaches have said that before.
Okay, I definitely agree.
They have
I
their
think
type
it's
of
a
players
fact.
that they want.
Yeah, that's like the motherfuckers that went, like the coach that came and seen Ricky in Boys in the Hood.
Mm.
He had that same slogan. I'm pretty sure he did. He knew where to go get his running backs from. Little did he know he was gonna get shot the next week. This is a fucking movie, man. Don't
He went too deep. You gotta pull back a couple streets.
I haven't seen the spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers
Yeah.
from a 1990
You know what I'm
film.
saying?
Right.
Let's talk about it. No, he's don't even entertain this dude, man. Don't even entertain
Can
him.
you take a joke?
Yeah, don't even entertain him. Yeah,
I
you
missed
ain't.
that one.
He was talking about wormholes and the alternate realities they create.
Got you. So
Leave.
a different Lando didn't see that.
No,
Different,
no,
man. Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit, man. Last topic. Elvis or R. Kelly.
The perception.
So
As in-
let's identify. I don't listen to Elvis music, but people say he's talented. Like, I can say he's talented. Singing wise, I can say that his vocals is not something that every person would just do. Well, like I said, I don't know his music is penmanship, so I'm not an Elvis fan, so I don't just listen to all his music. I know everybody, the hips and the guitar strums and the hair. I know all that like everybody else. But music wise, they both are artists. They both are fucking pedophiles, right?
They both have a history, yes. Very
Yeah.
And both are world renowned.
One of them got it documented with the state.
Right.
Elvis is praised. R. Kelly, you can argue me down all you want to, and I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever says differently, you're full of shit. Elvis did not make better music. Well, that's fucked up. But Elvis did not make better music than R. Kelly. R. Kelly, hands down, has at least a bare minimum of 3 hours of jams. Talking about constant music. You just played 3 hours
And
constant music.
If we was from the 50s, though, we might say that Elvis had that shit.
no,
No.
because the difference between them two is people complain about what R&B is now. R. Kelly was writing them songs from the 90s all the way to 2010. He wasn't just a singer. He would write songs
For
and give
others.
them to your favorite R&B artists. and
That's
let
true.
them sing.
Yeah.
So people complain about, oh man, R&B music sucks. Well, you cancel somebody.
Is
He should have been, but that's that nice to stay across the board. We can't celebrate Elvis if we knew what he was doing and say, oh, you listen to his music, but didn't tell me I can't listen to R. Kelly. Like, have you heard
I listen.
If I Could Turn the MX? What?
TP2. That's my shit.
Yeah, I was banging that FX22 the other day. It's got that.
Like,
TP2.
y'all want to listen to his trash music, but cancel R. Kelly? And what he did is wrong.
Yeah, it's not an
I don't
agreement.
repeat about that, but what I'm saying is they're on equal terms. He dated a 13-year-old and waited for her to get married.
I thought he
He
was
married
married
her.
her when she was 14 or some shit like that.
Oh,
Like
that's my
14-year-old
thing is-
cousin or something. I don't know.
And that's-
All I know is he had some nice things against him.
Going on back then.
I hate when people
No.
say that shit. It wasn't. That was something that
It's-
motherfuckers.
That's what slavery was
And I want to say white
I'm
folks.
sorry.
I want to say white folks, but I'm not even 100% sure if it was just white folks that was just doing that. Like that.
No, I'm just fine. I don't
But-
know what you're talking about.
No, marrying underage women. Now, I mean, I dig it. I'm not about to
That's
say
popular
you
back
dig it.
then.
Those-
No,
That
I'm
was,
listening to what I'm
That was
saying.
popular
Hold
in
on,
the
let
50s.
me clarify.
That's not popular back then.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
has
It's not.
like- He has more sales than R. Kelly has, I bet.
Of
It
course, he's
ain't
been
even
around
about
longer.
that.
I'm just saying for his popularity. Like,
Yeah,
he was
and
definitely,
and nobody's canceling.
but also he has
Some
been
nasty
around
shit.
a lot longer
And
than R. Kelly has.
that's
Nobody's canceling that nasty shit he did.
well,
Everything
and
else they celebrate.
nobody's fighting it either.
Right.
They still celebrate him.
Nobody's fighting. If
Just
you,
made a movie for him.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
if you
But it's
go
not-
Should be
back,
outrage over it.
But that's what I'm saying.
no, I don't. No.
People would be upset if they made a movie about R. Kelly.
But they're not going to show that marriage to a 14-year-old kid in there either. I haven't seen it.
They talk about R. Kelly with underage girls.
If you make R. Kelly movie, you definitely gonna put his trials in that bitch. I
So
guarantee
that's
you.
what I'm saying is
100%.
how are we?
I'm making Trapped in the Closet.
But that was a groundbreaking fucking moment in his music
Till
career.
he went to like
Like
20.
into the radio.
something.
It was still people. It was still hot. People still hitting that YouTube,
Yeah, but he was
checking it out. Like, God damn, this motherfucker did
On
20.
DVD.
30 something. Yeah, man, that shit.
In soul.
Yeah.
Well, we ready to get rid of him.
I mean, I think
Well,
not even
Like,
to
yeah,
put.
as a kid.
That's what I was about to say. I think that's what everybody chalking it up to, and then people gonna say, "Oh, Elvis was dead before we knew about all this shit." And it wasn't like I was around listening to the motherfucking music, and I don't listen to his music. You know what I mean? But everybody jam.
Robert.
Yeah, age ain't nothing but a number. You know what I mean? What's the song with
Oh,
Nah, man, I'm talking about when Lisa Ray came out. Yeah, it seems like you're ready. That motherfucker had me grinding against the TV. Man. That's a joke. I wasn't grinding against the TV.
yeah. Sure you was.
Not against the TV. Come on, dog. We had them big ass TVs. That bitch stick over.
That shit hot.
What they say,
I
like,
gotta wait for King Dan'O to get back.
80% of what people saying jokes are the truth.
Man, got a big ass tube in the back of that.
Yeah, man, I ain't got time for that
Old
type
school
of shit.
TVs.
But yeah, man. I don't agree with R. Kelly. Nobody. I'm gonna say this on the panel. Nobody agrees with R. Kelly. Nobody agrees with underage activities or anything like that. What we're saying is that, hey man, if you're going to just even play a field, man. That's all we're saying. You know, if we're gonna hold this person accountable for what they did, then let's hold this person accountable for what they did. You know what I mean? Because it should be equal for everybody. And that's what we stand for here, guys.
And also, in my opinion, I won't speak for y'all, but the artist is separate from the art, at least as far as I'm concerned. So like, I don't feel like it's fucked up for someone to listen to R. Kelly's music.
True.
Like
But
some
if you
people
send them
think that
money,
that's
that's a whole different
absolute-
ballgame.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
But some people absolutely would be like, "Oh, you still listen to that?"
Yeah.
Ever since he did it, it's like that.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't think of R. Kelly the person when I listen to his music. I'm not like he's singing this shit right now.
Yeah.
Damn, he's got a nice voice. That's not at all what I'm thinking. So like, yeah, it's completely separate things. I feel like people group and try to cancel the whole shit.
Of course, that's the way to go.
Don't be scared. Enjoy y'all's music.
Knock them all the way down to the bottom, man. That's what you gotta do, apparently. Well, man, shit. Before we get out of here, you got anything?
Nah, man, I'm chill.
Appropriately offensive as always. We got about I think like 6 or 7 episodes left before we take a little summer break, and then when we come back from summer break, I plan on having a little plan on switching it up, having a little bit more shit going on. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, man. Well, shit, we're gonna stay tuned in, stay locked in with it. Appropriately offensive. King Dan'O. Hey, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all listening. Pizza came a little late. Obviously, you see the fucking pizza we was talking about, so we don't even have to say their name.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't say the name, and then the fucking boxes is right.
I didn't think
Just
about it.
sitting there.
But it's all good, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all listening. It is T-Broski, King Dan'O with BrosTalk, and we are out of here.
Shoot.
I'll be a little over about a good 6 seconds after I stopped it. So there you go.
No one wants this pepperoni.
Yeah, I'm about to snatch that whole up.